What keeps me focused and motivated is knowing that this is what I want to do with my life, to write plays and explore theatre and write stories as best as I can. That's what keeps me motivated, just a determination to keep going no matter what and no matter how many obstacles along the way.
I think the fact that I haven't written Endgame yet, I think you keep going until... Jeremy Herring once told me that don't think as though you're writing one play, think as though you're writing a series of plays. And while I don't like to think of it as a career, I think you should keep writing until you're satisfied that you've written everything that you think you can.
I have absolutely nothing to fall back on. I have very few skills. I have not got a university level education, and I was an actor for a very long time, which is really useful. So the one thing that I can fall back on is probably equally as dangerous as being a writer, so that's kind of what keeps me focused, is the fact that that's it.
I look to other pieces of theatre for inspiration. I kind of use it as a top-up for my creativity, so I get out and see as much as I can and read as much as I can and keep pushing through, even if it's hard sometimes, and that tends to keep me going.
I think partly a lot of writers and artists are addictive, so you kind of have a good experience with a play and then you want to have another good experience, so there's that part of it that's obsessional. I think there's another part of me which is kind of writing's become a part of how I make sense of the world a bit and how I try and work through stuff that I think or feel, so it's got a kind of an importance to kind of my internal rhythms. I think as you get older, inevitably paying the bills becomes part of it as well.
I think the thing that keeps you going is, the funny thing about writing plays is every so often you have this idea for a character and you're looking at it and you're thinking, nah, shit, I'm going to put that away. And then you think, no, I'll have a go at that. And then 2 or 3 years later, that idea is a fully formed human being walking around being a prick to people on stage. And that is a very exciting thing, you know, all of these small things, really tiny little kernels of ideas, and you just work them up, and there are so many places where they can go wrong and where they can go right, you know. And if you just keep at it, eventually it feels like they're sort of alive, you know. That's quite nice.